What's up? Oh shit, I forgot my drink. Fuck. Alright, whatever. I'll get through it. Hey guys. You guys are hot and beautiful. Hi, thank you for coming. I'm just gonna jump right in because I got a lot to say. So, I'm 9 years old. My mom is 8 months pregnant, and each week she has a new food obsession. One week it was chalupas. One week it was like breakfast sandwiches. She's rousing you out of your sleep at like 9:30, like, you got 10 minutes to get to McDonald's or I can't get a sausage biscuit. She was really serious about it. She was super intense. And you had to bring her exactly what she said or she would, basically kill you. She would bring you right to the line and then pull you back and like look at you with the whites of her eyes all big and be like, bring me a motherfucking double-decker taco again and see what I do to your ass. So you had to be very careful. So one day, she summoned me. Now, at the same time that she had her weekly food obsession, she also had several TV obsessions. My mom was obsessed with TV and motherfucking like action karate stars. Like she had every like Bruce Lee and I don't even fucking know. She was just into it. And she would sit on the couch and she would like punch and kick along with the movie like she was in it. Like she used to get down, that's what she did. So she summoned me, I'm like 9, and Brittany! We lived in a 2-bedroom apartment. It was not that fucking serious. I was in the next room. So she's screaming my name and I come in and I stand by the door and I'm like, yeah, Mom, and she goes, shh, 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 shh. And she made me stand there until the commercial break for Gargoyles came on. And then she told me what she wanted. And she looks over at me and she goes, go across the street and tell your uncle to go to McDonald's and get me a cheeseburger. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. So I walk across the street and I knock on my uncle's apartment door and my uncle doesn't answer, but my Aunt Tiny does. Why she was called Tiny, I don't know, because it's not true. The only thing that was tiny about that woman were her legs. She looked like a marshmallow on 2 toothpicks. Like, that's her vibe. That's what she had going on. So I tell her, I'm like, yo, my mom wants to know if Uncle Anthony can give me a ride over to McDonald's to, get her fucking cheeseburger because that's what we gotta do. Come on, fucking teamwork. Let's get this done. I don't want to die. Do you want to die? So my aunt looks at me and she says, I don't understand why my husband has to get out of the bed and walk across the street and drive your ass to get a cheeseburger for your mama when your mama got a man. That's why she's pregnant and can't get out of the bed now. Oh shit. So I'm 9 and I'm also an aspiring actress. So I saunter across the street to my house and I walk in and I have to wait again for the commercial break. And then the fucking shit commercial comes on. And I'm like, my mom's like, what'd she say? When are you leaving? Here's the money. And I repeat what my aunt said, word for word, tongue pop for tongue pop, finger snap for finger snap, hand on the hip, I roll my eyes. I give her the full spiel. I really should have gotten an award for it. But we'll talk about that later. So my mom did not like Tiny. And when I say she didn't like Tiny, she abhorred her. She hated this woman. She was like, that old ignorant ass ghetto bitch over there using my brother for his money. I can't stand that hoe. She hated her. She hated her. So when she heard this, I felt the stillness creep across the room and I was like, what the fuck have I done? Oh shit. Now my mom was already a big woman to begin with. She's short, she's shaped like a peanut M&M. Now she's about 8 months pregnant with my sister who came out to be 10 pounds and 14 ounces. So she was big as fuck. So she tries to get off the bed. She rips the covers back. And I feel like this is when her kind of mind shifted, when the whole when the music drops in the movie, when some shit's about to go down and the action movie's coming on. So she rips the covers off and she goes to jump out of the bed, but she is so fucking big. So she's frozen in the air like a goddamn weevil, like this, trying to get out of the bed, and I feel like in her mind, she felt like she really just like jumped up and did it and was like the shit, but there was like a good 10 to 15 seconds where she was just like grabbing the air, like rolling, just trying to get the fuck up, like she was so pissed. And so I'm like, oh shit, okay, well, you know, she's probably just gonna go and put on some clothes that aren't those clothes, because she just had on like a big ass purple top and then these like really generic flower patterned shorts with like an elastic waistband on them. So I'm thinking she's gonna go change into a muumuu with some socks and flip-flops, which is totally a more acceptable outfit to wear outside, and go talk to Tiny, but that was not her plan. Keep in mind, she's 8 months pregnant now. She starts ripping whole boxes of textbooks out of the closet, and I'm like, what is she doing? And that is when I see the sun perfectly hit her nickel-plated 9mm. I came out of that woman, so I just want to say, if you see me in the club, don't fuck with me. Anyway, back to the story. So I'm like, oh shit, there's a lot of things going through my mind. First of all, what am I gonna do to block this out? Second of all, my mom owns a weapon. Third of all, oh shit, I just killed my aunt on accident. Shit. So, to disguise herself in the Southern Illinois 90-degree heat, of course the most appropriate thing for you to put on is a fucking trench coat. Because nobody's gonna think anything of that. Nobody's gonna look at you and go, I think she might be up to some shit, you guys. No, she's just going to get the mail. It's fine. It's fine. So she pockets the gun, and like, I can just tell there's like badass like 70s blaxploitation funk like riff going on in her head, and she's just like and like her like trench is all like flared out behind her and shit. She goes running down the stairs. Fuck. So I don't know what's going on, and I'm like, I need some type of sensory deprivation right now. I need to listen to music. So the whole rest of this, while she has the funk soundtrack going on, I'm listening to August and Everything After by the Counting Crows. So that's what I'm hearing as I'm watching all this shit go down, and I'm just like, I don't see the actual shooting take place, but apparently she knocks on the door like fucking Darkwing Duck in that goddamn trench coat flared out behind her, and just starts popping off shots at my aunt, and my uncle comes in and he's like wrangling the gun, and she's like still like shooting around his body and like shooting the ceiling, just like it's a fucking confetti gun or something. Like she just came to start the party, just blowing up the fucking house. So she turns when she realizes what a bad fucking idea that is, and she runs across the lawn. Now keep in mind, my mom was already a big woman to begin with, and now she's 8 months fucking pregnant. So she rolls her ankle, which was, don't awe her, she just fucking shot at somebody, you guys. What the fuck? Come on, priorities. So she rolls her ankle, so she's got this like painful, like gangster limp, two-step shit, trying to like run up the stairs still, like she was just totally gonna like evade the police, like the cops aren't coming, if they do come they're never gonna fucking catch me, like you're not gonna take me alive, motherfuckers. Yes they are. So she goes upstairs. My dad comes out of the fucking bathroom finally, and he's like, what the fuck? You shooting people? You out here shooting people now? I didn't even know you had a gun. If you didn't know that your wife had a motherfucking gun, you were probably gonna get shot at some point in a relationship. I just want to put that out there. That was my observation. I was like, So she gets in the bed, totally, I'm full fucking act natural, like it's fine. And this is what she says when she gets in bed, okay? She lays back, she pulls the covers back over, and she looks at the TV and she goes, that bitch made me miss gargoyles. That's why you miss gargoyles. Not because you chose to go shoot a woman about a goddamn cheeseburger, but gargoyles is what fucked it up for you. You're right. Shit, she's a bitch, Mom. Too bad you missed. So, of course, the cops come, and they haul her away, and I'm like, crying, which is very uncharacteristic for me. I'm not much of a tears person unless you give me enough tequila or brandy. And so I'm just like crying, and fucking like Mr. Jones in me is like playing in my ears, completely inappropriate for the situation. Like, that's not, no. So I'm like trying to flip into something sadder real quick while the cops are there and really milk it. And they haul her off and they take her away, and the whole time my mom's just like, you better clean your room, you better vacuum that floor, you better do your homework. If I get out and shit ain't done, I'm gonna beat your ass next. And they put her in the car and they haul her away. So we call her and I'm talking to her and we're like, you know, like, we're trying to sell shit. We're out here in these streets. We're gonna get you out, Mom. We're gonna bail you out. She's like, well, it's okay because I started a prayer group for the women in prison. She's like, some of these bitches need to be in jail. Yes, some of them do need to be in jail for doing crazy shit like trying to shoot a woman over a goddamn cheeseburger! But I digress. So I'm talking to her. She's like, I'm fine. She's like, but you know the one fucking thing that I can't stand. And I was like, what? Keep in mind now, my mom was very specific about the type of fast food that she wants when she wants it. Every fucking day we have to order out and they bring me fucking Carl's Jr.'s cheeseburgers and I hate that shit. I'm SisterBritt.